Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and we are continuing on with the hashtag July postcard play hosted by Carrie the Crafter, aka Carrie Griffiths. Because I am not home at the moment, and because, hold on, I'm going to put in my other ear, and hopefully the mic will be working on these so you can hear me a little bit better. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I'm not at home. I'm at my aunt's house, as a lot of you know. And so I don't have all of my regular things or my regular, oh, that's not what I want. My regular setup or anything like that. So I am filming when I can. Sorry. I'm trying to think and do at the same time. It's kind of messing with my head. I need to make these big enough because I'm going to be cutting them out. So I don't want to make them so small that it's a pain to cut out. But I'm just kind of doing kind of ovally bits and then making little tails on the end. And I might drop in some other colors too, just because. So the first one I'm working on today is for the 22nd. And on the 22nd, I went and visited my aunt and uncle and cousins who are down, that are on my mom's side of the family, who are down here in Massachusetts. And just kind of at a different pond than the one I'm at today. Oh my goodness, I can't talk today. What is wrong with me? So I went and visited them, and there's like a million sunfish. I think they're bluegill, but I'm not sure. But they're the ones that have the sharp spiny spines on them. And so I want to do a fish card. However, I don't like the look of the blue of the I don't like the way I tried drawing a sunfish and I just didn't like it. So I changed so I figured I'd do cute doodly fish instead. So that's what's happening here. Is we got some fish, and I'm just kind of doing them with some watercolor. This is a little, I don't know that it's not necessarily travel, but it's small enough that I can take it with me when I travel. A little Winsor & Newton set. I mean, I usually have enough stuff. It doesn't really matter too much what size watercolors I have, really, but I got them to try one time. I gotta remember to leave a little white when I draw my things. They might come out a little bit better. But just kind of drawing not worrying too much about anything, really. They're not real fish. I think you can see, just doing that, and then coming out in the back, getting our back. Sometimes I'm doing a top dorsal kind of a thing, a little front fin. Sometimes the little rudder back there. That's what that is. A little rudder. It's not anything. Stop it, Eddie. That's not what it is. You know. If you know, you know. Let's see. Is this one still a little bit? See, the blue and green ones cannot. And then I'm trying to drop a little bit of other colors in there because I just like how it looks when colors mix together. Although, you know, this is dry, but that's okay. And then once these dry, I will come back and doodle on them. Although I might set them aside to dry and work on the next card is what might happen. But it is easier to get the color on the big paper before you cut them out. So, but there was we have a lot of fish down there, and my aunt Christy was trying to eat her lunch, and they just were looking at her like she was a burlesque show. They were just, we want some of that food, lady. That's probably going to brown out because purple and yellow are opposite on the color wheel, so they tend to turn brown, but that's okay. I'm just kind of taking a dry brush to pull some of that up, and then we'll find a card base to, I think that the tissue actually worked a little bit better in pulling some of that up. Yep. I always use too much water. I can't help it. Let's see, would I have a smaller brush? Did I bring a small one? That's probably my smallish one. I kind of want to add some random, I don't have my spray. I didn't bring a spray bottle, nothing. Let's just add some random dots that are apparently going to spread all over. But that's okay. It's going to give us something fun to play with when we doodle. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's fun. That's fun. He doesn't have a dorsal or a little fin on the bottom. They don't have to have a fin on the bottom and a dorsal. It's just all the fish out. You could do even more basic than this. You could just go, there's your fish. That's it. And they'd still be cute. They'd still be just your little Jesus fish and fill it in, and it's just a little fish. Alright, but I do like to have a little something, don't I? Doop, and then fill it in. Just get those back tail feathers all, and a little fin on the front. A little bit of blue in here. Oh, see, if you touch it lighter, you get smaller. Plus, it's still wet there, so it's alright. So yeah, fish are easy if you're just gonna watercolor them and then doodle them. These are gonna, the hardest part of these is probably gonna be cutting them out. Alright, let's put these aside to dry. If I have to make more, I will, but I think that's probably enough for 2 cards. So the next card we're gonna be working on for the 23rd, which is Andrea's. Oh, crumbs, I just dropped a piece of paper on the wet deck. Oh, I'm not picking that up right this second. Let's move that so I don't spill it. Let me find the trains. I brought with me a box full of things to fussy cut, and so that's what's in this box, if you were wondering. And so, okay, so for the 23rd, that was my son's girlfriend's birthday. She turned 21. Her favorite flower is tulips, and she has always watched trains with her dad. So she loves trains, and teal is her favorite color. So let's see what we can find for a background, and then I'll be right back, because that's gonna take me a minute or 10. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's roses. It's not gonna show much. I'm gonna cover too much of that one. All right, I'll be right back. Also, I'm doing 3 for the 23rd. 1 for me, 1 to give away, and 1 for Andrea. So there's that. This one I totally fussy cut out, and then these 2 I just kind of fussy tore, which is okay. We can do that, and then this can this one I might just put some book page on there, so the train will stand out a little bit more. And I did leave all their bottoms, so to speak. I'm gonna cut the bottom of this real quick, just so that I have a little bit straighter something for there. And I don't have my inks or anything like that, so that one is just a little on the tall side. I can just, unless I want to cut them, I don't know. Alright, so we've got some tulips we can put in the background there. I might want to, trying to think if I want to fussy cut these. I think I'll be back. I'm gonna fussy cut these better. Alright, I guess I've messed around with this enough. I should probably actually start putting it together, huh? When I'm trying to decide which one will be hers, because hers will actually have a 21 on it, and the other ones will have 23 for the 23rd. But she turned 21, so I think she would like this one with the 21. So I think maybe here. Alright, so I'll probably do this one here for her, and it's just going to be something like that. Just going to glue those down. I don't have to glue, and then these I'm going to glue down real quick. Oh, and hers will have an A on it as well, for Andrea. Alright, so you don't need to watch me glue things down, right? I'm going to glue these down, and I'll be right back. Alright, by cutting this apart, I actually separated this so that I could glue it behind there a little bit, so it would fit a little bit better, even though I am going to be now covering up I don't need the people. I'm going to cover some of that up. And I know some of you are probably going to ask, how do I decide whether I'm going to leave a border or not leave a border? Generally, if it's going to be in the background, I try not to leave a border. And if it's in the foreground, I might leave a border. I might not leave a border. Also, if it's got a lot of this fiddly stuff, I'll either leave a border or I'll cut it off. So yeah, there's no definitive answer on that. Do you see what I did? My word. 23 is what I'm supposed to be putting. Good. All right. So this was like a little rusty bit, Wishes and Weeds, or I'll have to put it in the description box. Remind me if I forget where I got these grungy bits. And then these numbers are from TaylorMade Journals, I believe. All right, so we have the 23 on there. And for Andrea, we've got the train and the tulips and some teal. And the other one, and I'll do the corners later, has the 23, the train, the tulips, and some teal. I'm going to cut off that front and just trim off the bottom there, like that. And then hers, and here's hers. It's got the A for her initial, 21 because she turned 21, and the tulips, the train, and the teal. So, and I'll round the corners on all these. I forgot my corner rounder, but my aunt has one. Of course, I didn't bring it outside. It's inside, but I don't want to get it mixed up with my stuff. So there is 23. We'll go back to working on 22 for a minute and doodle some fishies. Let's just doodle some fishies real quick. I hope my sound is better today. Time will tell. I'll find out when I listen back to it, eh? All right, these can all go back. I had books out just in case, because you know she's headed to college. She did a couple years college here, community college, and she is headed to university now. Doodles. Where's my pens go? There they are. Since fish are in the water, I've got this one, which I think is like a navy blue. So I am just going to messily, I might even go over it again, but I might do one of these kind of like a messy, and the other ones I might just do a little bit more doodly, a little face, and I'm just gonna just make them cute little doodly fish, you know what I mean? They don't have to be perfect. And you don't have to do them doodly like this. You do them doodly how you like. I mean, they can just be stripes even. And then I'll cut them out in a minute. Let's see. We could just do... why would I just do stripes? That just seems boring. I don't know. They're not boring. Do stripes if you want to. Or you could do funny little leaf shapes all in there and just have it be. That's the catbird. I gave you Gely. You have Gely. Stop complaining. That's the catbird that makes all the noise. There's other catbirds that just come and eat quietly. They don't make a fuss. That one, he or she has a smaller band of red on the tail. But anyway, that one's a little bit more talkative. So, just a little eye, a little mouth. That one's Eddie. Naming that one Eddie. He's up to something. Definitely up to something. Oh, we'll close that off there. And just some fun stripes. They don't have to be straight stripes. They can just be random, going all over the place stripes. I don't know. I just wanted some fun fish. Fun fish. Instead of sunfish, I want fun fish. This one has a funny little nose, doesn't he? And he's got a big tail. And little spikes up there. And a little eye. He's a little, the parrotfish. He just might be a little parrot type fish. Like not a real parrotfish, I know. We should do some with polka dots, shouldn't we? Because why not? Little stripes on the tail. Why not? A little stripes down here. There we go. He's good. He's got a little bit of polka dots on him. He looks surprised, doesn't he? There we go. He's got a little, there we go. Oh, he's got a little smile. Yeah. He's cute now. Alright. These do not have to be perfect. Oh, this one we had like the big circles, right? So we can go ahead and do those circles for sure. Gotta have a little eye, a little mouth. Yep, he's happy. And let's see, we can make him look a little bit like peacock feathers a little bit just by starting with this little egg yolk looking thing, and then just add another little thing there, just all the different directions. Maybe even just a little bit down here. I don't know. They're not really peacocks, feathers. I don't know why I said that. They're just weird little things now. And then you can just kind of go all the way around that one. Go all the way around that one. It's kind of, I think that's called aura ink. Aura, go around it like it's an aura. And let's see, we need to end his face here somewhere. Some little stripes here, sure, why not? A little bit of I don't know. I won't love them all, but you know, they're just funny little fish. Little funny, funky. This one we might follow the he's got a bluebell. He's a bluegill. No, he's not. He's just got a blue belly. He's got a little blue belly. We'll follow that and that and that. And just be silly with it. That's fine. Right now we'll just kind of just randomness. Little stripes in there just for fun. Okay, there's him. Now what about this one? He's got a little thing on his like a little beard, almost like a tiny little shark, but he's a fish because we don't, or he's a tiny little shark, I don't know. This one we might just do stripes because you can't see, stripes are cute. Look how I was doing them the other way. I like them this way better. Like this, when I was thinking they were boring is when I was trying to do them the other way. They're much more cuter that way. Alright, he got a little funny nose, doesn't he? Yeah, if you're tired of this, you can fast forward. Some people won't be. Got a little funny little eye. And then that. And a little dorsally fin kind of thing happening there. And he might want to be able to swim and have another fin somewhere. The other one's behind him. It's just hiding behind him. Remember I was saying I didn't want to do stripes going down, and now I am. But you know, just down to his, and then here we'll do a little rainbowy thing. There we go. We can add more colors later if we want to. We just got 2 more fish here. This one I mean, obviously I'm the one doing them, right? Super simple. He's definitely gonna need a little gill there, a little fin, or he won't be able to swim anywhere. Let's see. Oh, we could do like the little scallopy things. That's easy. There's the trash guy, girl, people getting the trash. It's trash day, in case you're wondering. You might have figured that out. Because I'm outside, so there's gonna be noises. I mean, people seem to enjoy the birds. So I appreciate all the positive bird comments. In fact, I should probably do one with a bird just to, you know, remember that we had the nice little birds doing their cute little, I'll go this way, right? And this one just has the little blue spots. I'm going to accentuate those. I could come in with some other color, like my white Posca pen or something like that if I wanted to. I do like how kind of random that one is because I had just dropped in the color. So now I got a bunch of fish. I'm going to cut them out, and then I got to find a background, a couple backgrounds, and I will be right back. And I keep meaning to say this is just a sketchbook because it's easier to cut the pages out. So it's just a little sketchbook, 68-pound sheets, suitable for pencil, pen, smooth first surface, but takes watercolor okay too. I cannot remember if I did these on the gel plate or not. I might have. They're different colors, but they both use the same technique, which was like a plastic grocery bag and sprays, and I think I sprayed the papers and then I can't remember. I'll have to find the video and link that for you guys. So this is definitely a gel plate print in which the ink is just sitting on top. So I'm gonna fussy cut these out, and you'll see what I have planned in just a second. All right, I want my fish to look like they're swimming in and out of these upside down tubes, and I put them upside down because when they're upside down, they kind of look like hooks. So I want it to look like they're just kind of swimming in and out of the tubes and the hooks, like they have in A Care in the World, you know, because they just don't. They're just like, whatever, I'm not bothered. So I'm trying to put them in front of and behind the tubes so they look a little bit more incorporated into the he can just go there. No, I don't want him. There we go. I think I want him over there, and him, and he can go over here. I think I ended up with 10, which is nice because it gives me 5 on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a purpley one down here. 5. So, you know, little fun fish. Instead of sunfish, I've got fun fish. They're a little bit grouped up there, but that's okay. Maybe we'll move him. No, maybe we'll move him just here. But then we have them together. Oh my goodness, it's okay. Darcy, it's okay. The orange, well, we'll just move him over here. The orange fish can be together. It's not that big a deal. Fish don't have to match the water. I mean, our water here has quite a bit of sunshine in it, and it might be sunset time, so we've got the reflection of the sunset in the water, right? All right, so, and I will round the corners, and I might even come in with some inking later when I get home or something. So there's, what is that? Is that, oh my goodness, is that a cicada? I don't know, but it's annoying. That is not, you don't have tinnitus. That's some kind of something making a really high-pitched, annoying sound in the trees over there. Sorry, he's done now. Okay. Man, that was annoying. I didn't like the dark twos on the other one, so they got a little bit different background, which hopefully something here was done on I'm pretty sure I did these on the gel plate, but not totally sure. But, you know, we're not gonna be super anal about it because it's for fun. I mean, you want to try to have things from the gel plate, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. There, like Carrie has said, there are no postcard police. And if you get policed by someone, just remind them that Carrie himself said there are no postcard police. You just have fun with it and do what makes you happy. So that's the important thing. And if you got fish just swimming around some hooks like they don't give a care, then those fish can be swimming around some hooks and they're all facing the same way. That was not on purpose. What I just didn't. But you know, sometimes fish do go all in one direction. So there's my 22, but they look like fish hooks. So, you know, I put them upside down because that's fun. Or they're upside right and the fish are upside down. Who cares? They're just cute. So, oops, instead of sunfish, I did funfish. Because that was the day I went to the pond. So I wanted to do fish. And then the other ones we did today were for day, so we got day 22 and 23 in the books. And this one is the one for Andrea. So one of these I'll keep and one of these I'll give away. So make sure you comment below. There'll be 2 giveaways for this one, 22 and 23. And I will see you in the next video. Have a delightful day, guys. Love you.